only way to get better at this game. You have to practice and play well, but you also have to compete. You have to compete, you have to be willing to take the losses, you have to be willing to be beaten up by players who maybe you think that you're better than. And you have to be able to take the punch, because that's what's going to make you a stronger player. So Shane is off to a mighty fine start here. 2 racks in a row. 2 scrappy racks though, I should say. Both players missing uncharacteristic shots, but capitalizing when given the opportunity. So, when will Apex Elenio get himself on the board? Shane is down again, had his first successful break, and yet again, flying that 3 ball into the corner. Shane has yet another successful break, and you see that this is the key. This has always been the key. I was very unsuccessful in the break with Liron in Liron's match. I was very unsuccessful with the break with the Jennar Mackenzie Apex Elenio first matchup. I was very successful with the break with the second matchup between Jennar, the return leg. And then you'll see here that I've only had 1 break shot so far, and I was unsuccessful. So right away you'll see clearly that the break is the key. The break has always been the key in 8 ball or 9 ball. If you're not putting a ball on the break, you're putting yourself at risk. So I know that that's an area of the game that I need to work on. Shane is off to the races here. Brilliant break, opening rack, nicely done. Only has 1 possible problem shot here, which is the 14. But I know that he doesn't seem to be concerned. So he has the 12 here, coming 2 reels. He has such a good cue ball. And he's such a rhythmic type of player. Very fluid player, not very calculated as I am. He does a few calculations mentally, but it's not more like the way how I calculate. I play the game mathematically. Alright, ooh. May have messed it up a little bit here. Has he though? I think he has enough space to play position for the 14. Let's see what he does here. But Shane is very rhythmic, very fluent type of player. You know, just plays for positional zones. Doesn't overthink a lot. If he loses a match or loses a rack, it can either be a miss or a very good putt by his opponent. Nicely done there using the drag stroke. On a cut shot like that, you have to have that shot in your repertoire of skills. The drag shot there, just stun drawing or stun rolling the cue ball. Well, it's actually a stun draw with a slow speed here. So he has the 14 here. Pretty close, but it's clean. Really, really clean there by Shane. And he's on the wrong side of the 13. He has a pot. Couple of balls that are in the way. So it's going to be very interesting to see what Shane does. He's looking at coming in between the 6 and the 1. But I think the angle is leading him to the 5. So I'm not sure if that route is available. But it's going to be very interesting here to see how Shane plays position on this 8. You see he's coming around to have a look. And you can see that he touches the side rail there near to the 3rd diamond. So he knows he's probably going to go into the short rail and perhaps with a bit of top left. So it's going to be very interesting here. He's playing low stun. So let's see here. Oh, that was a beautiful shot here by Shane. Double carom off the 2, off the 7, landing perfectly for the 8 ball into the side. What a brilliant rack there by Shane. That was an absolutely treacherous rack. Brilliant execution there. Proper positional play. Clean stroke. Very good decision making there by Shane. Absolutely incredible rack there by Shane. Definitely worth rewatching. Shane is off to a flying start. 3-0 lead. Spells trouble for Apex. At some point I will need to show up in this rack. So at what point will Apex Elenio get on the board? Hopefully it's not too late. We are not able to catch Shane. But let us see here where Jennar and I had a really intense safety battle. Jennar needed to win that safety battle because he had opportunities to be in command many times and he didn't. And so, as I've said to you guys, there is always that rock that either closes the gap or opens up the gap between the two opponents. Shane down quickly, firing in that break and getting successful there on that break. He most likely is going to probably punish me for that error. Oh dear, it's 5-2. Only one break and run so far. Only one break and run. One attempted break and run which I messed up in rack number 2. Let us see if Shane can get another break and run here on the table. It's a really good match so far, in my opinion. Couple of mistakes made here, but it's all that we can both learn from. Certainly, Shane will be learning a lot from this particular matchup here. Nice pot there on the 9, moving out the 13. Oh, tricky. He's on the 12. Remember, he has the 10 down table. So what will he do here? Can he see the pot into the side, into the corner? What is it that Shane has? He's looking at the pot into the side. So it's a very steep cut. So he really needs to keep control. He has to soft draw this. Oh, what a shot here by Shane. Oh, wow. Really good shot there. To play position for that 10 ball is not easy. And he does it with such ease. And he's not wasting any time. Oh dear. Shane has messed it up again. We're not getting all the clean racks that you guys would normally see. I'm hoping that one of these days, guys, you, Shane and I can really put on a show for you guys. But for now, this is what we have. Not certainly. Was that a foul? Maybe? Not sure if the camera shift. Oh no, Shane tried to play a thin nudge. But I still have a chance here. Let's get back into it here. Gotta hold my own. Gotta stay focused in this rack. Missing the 2 ball. Oh dear. Definitely mentally broken there. Not sure what happened. Honestly, I don't have an excuse. I don't have a justification for that miss. That is horrible. Horrible miss there by Apex. So definitely some nerves chipping in here. I can safely admit that there was a little bit of nerves. Really wanted to get... Oh, that was a good shot there by Shane. Just negotiating the carom off the 3. Playing position of the 3 for the 13. He had the wrong angle already. Oh, really nice there by Shane. Really nice there by Shane. That was a really good shot there. Just negotiate. You would have already seen part 1 of this video. As I had promised you, I'm going to be uploading this in 2 parts. So this is part 2 that you're watching. If you haven't watched part 1, where Shane took a commanding 5-2 lead. He's now leading 6-2. So Shane here may have regained the momentum. I had the momentum with those 2 fortunate racks that Shane gave me, but I've lost it here. Shane blasting the rack open here, not holding back on anything. His breaks are successful so far. He's only had 1 unsuccessful break, I believe. He has pocketed the 8. He has decided. And the rules that we play, guys, for those of you guys who may be watching, who plays APA thinking that that was a win, we actually, once you pocket the 8 on the break, then the opponent has the option to respot the 8 or to break over depending on his observation of the rack or the analysis of the rack. That's what we play here in my country. We don't play break 8 ball on the win. So if I have any APA subscribers here that are watching, then that's the understanding as to why Shane hasn't gone up by 7 racks. So Shane decides to spot the 8 and takes the stripe. And he's in command of this table at the moment because the 10 ball blocks my 2 and my 5. So even if I was to get a shot, it's going to be a bit challenging for me here. But Shane is going. And he's going for the combo here, solving the problem of the 13. So I'm thinking that he's probably going to try to leave the 13 into the pocket, which he was successful in doing. Played it a bit hard, so that kind of tells me that he was trying to pot both balls at the same time. But how does he get onto the 9? Let's see, it's going to be interesting here. Play position for the 5-15. Really nice. Has a slight angle though. You want it to be a little bit straight, so maybe you could draw back. He's looking between the 9 and the 5 here for a thin cut. Okay, so he's looking at landing there. Probably playing the combo. So he's looking to play position onto the 9-13 combo here. That's what it seems that he's doing. But does he have the angle? Is it too much? Oh no, he looks like he's playing the 13 and clearing the pocket for the 9. And he's trying to play 2 rails. Wow. Oh wow. What a cue ball control there. But I think he played it a bit too hard. So that 9 ball there is still in trouble. He played really good to avoid the 4 and the 9. So let's see here, he's just gonna go into the side rail and he has already picked the spot where he wants to land. So you'll see he's taking an extra look, just taking a few seconds just to double check on the angle. Is he going to draw or is he going to go into the side rail? He's playing with draw, or is it stun? Into the rail. Back over a bit heavy. It went lower than where he predicted, but he still has a pot. So will this be Shane's second break and run? Is he going to be putting the icing on the cake? He has already had a brilliant break and run earlier. Now he has a steep back cut here, so he needs a bit of side spin, inside side spin to hold for the 8. Oh dear, really nice there by Shane. Another brilliant break and run. But not yet though, guys. Not yet. The rack is not over until the 8 ball goes down. So Shane knows how important this is. So he needs to go up 7 racks to 2. And this is a superb commanding lead. Brilliant run out there by Shane. Absolutely brilliant run out there by Shane. He sensed that the cue ball may have run over a little bit of bump there, may have caused a little bit of swerve in the direction of the 8 ball. So he just makes sure that he kind of smooth that out. So that was a brilliant run. That was Shane's second break and run in this rack. And he has done it at the right time. He's only across the world. This is one country where you will find huge talent. Huge talent. You see some of the young players there in the background. Those are just some casual players knocking balls around in the pool hall. Those are players that have looked up to us for years. They have watched us gotten to this level. Shane doesn't do a lot of talking. He really just focuses on the game. And he's often said he lets his pool cue do the talking. Ferocious break shot there again. Shane seems to want to end this quickly. So will this be another break and run? Let us see. What a break that is. All the balls are spread open onto the table. And he has an opening pot. And down quickly is Shane. 2 ball into the corner. coming back into the middle of the table. He has the 6 ball. That's a little tricky. He's looking at it. I think that he was actually playing for the 6. The cue ball went a little bit far, so he may have to fix that a bit later. But he has the 5. He has the 3. 5 ball is also tricky. Let's see what he does here. Rolls up, comes down. Can he see the 1? He should be able to see the 1. He doesn't. But he has the 4. Don't think that the cue ball really is in pinpoint position. Shane might be moving a little fast here because his cue ball is not in proper synchronization. It's a little off, so he has to be using his shot making ability. So let's see here. He's going for the 4 into the corner. Nicely done there. Friendly bump onto the 14 to give him position onto the 6. 5 ball is a bit tricky, so he has to now figure out how is he going to get back onto that 5. So he's going forward with top spin, perhaps going 2 rails maybe, trying to slide past the 10. Now he's taking the long combination putt or the long 7. So he's trusting his shooting ability here. Not trying to do too much. He's calling the 7 straight in. Perhaps a stop shot here. Oh, he plays the 1 instead. Alright, nicely done. Nicely done there. And perfectly landing on the 7. So you'll see here where he walks around and he kind of looks at where he needs to be on the 5. And like I said, he has a lot of experience. Now we have learned lessons. We have paid lots of money to learn lessons the hard way. We have learned how to be patient. We have learned how to take that extra moment to double check on that position. Perfect shot there by Shane. Absolutely perfect. Incredible run out here by Shane. Stamping his authority. Taking a commanding 8-2 lead. Nothing short of spectacular. Shane is finding the right gear at the right time against the right player in this match. There. Is Apex in trouble? Is Apex in trouble? Shane only has a mere 2 racks to win. It's going to be a challenge. Is it possible for Apex to come back? Well, I mean, I've done it before. But considering my opponent is playing this well, running racks, this is Shane's 3rd break and run. I have yet to have a completed break and run. So that's all the signs that you, the audience, would need to know that this particular rack here, or this particular match, most likely will be going downhill.
All I do is work, 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 work.